This is the third of a 4-part video series on the 4 types of internal blockers represented by the acronym FAIL, F-A-I-L, which stands for Fear, Assumptions, Interpretations, and Limiting Beliefs. I've already covered fear and assumptions, so in this video, I'm going to be discussing interpretations. I'm going to help you identify when you are making an interpretation and what you can do about it so that you can achieve the great things you want to achieve in your career. Hi, my name is Shawn Sommerkamp, and this is Motivationeer Christian Coaching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Please hit the bell icon so you can be reminded every time I post a new video, which I do 2 times per week. Please also consider becoming a member at Motivationeer.com. Your membership really supports this channel. Thank you. Okay, the I in FAIL of the 4 internal blockers stands for interpretations. Interpretations is when we believe we know why something is happening or why someone is feeling or acting the way they're feeling or acting. A beautiful example of this is in the book of Job. Job's 3 friends looked at what was going on with him and interpreted it as something he had done wrong. They said, well, none of this horrible things would be happening to Job if he would not have sinned against God in some profound way. And their interpretation was dead wrong. Making an interpretation keeps us from experiencing great things in our career. It'll keep us a little gun shy, skittish. One great example I like to use to illustrate interpretations is the concept of a business owner pitching a large client. They go to the meeting that's been scheduled and the client is not there yet, so they're waiting in the lobby. After 15 or 20 minutes, the client shows up, and as they're walking by, they kind of give a weird look at the business owner and then, leave and go into their office. The business owner then tries to interpret this look on the customer's face or the potential client's face. And they start telling themselves, oh no, we wasted all this time. They don't have respect for us. They're never gonna like what we have to offer here. What did we come here for? That interpretation is going to dog them at the time of their presentation. They're gonna walk into that meeting with all that negative energy, and it's not gonna come across very good, and they're gonna end up losing that deal. This is the insidiousness of interpretations. We don't really know why people are thinking what they're thinking, why they have a look on their face, why certain things happen in our companies, why things get restructured. And when we think we can interpret it, or we take the time to try to interpret it, it usually is in a negative light. Interestingly enough, we usually don't look at things as, hey, this is really going in my favor. It's our inclination to think the worst. So going back to this very simple 3-step process, remember in that moment when you start to feel your energy dip, which interpretations will always make us feel negative energy, stop and say, what am I telling myself right now that's making me feel this way? This is the first of 2 power questions. Determine if it is an interpretation. I'm telling myself my boss is looking at me like this because they're going to fire me, or my employee hasn't responded to my email in 3 days, so they clearly disrespect me, or whatever interpretation we're making. But identify what that deep, dark, negative thought is. Then state your 5 core values out loud, kind of professing them. If you haven't done the core values assessment yet, I've left the link below. You can download it, do it. It takes 5 to 8 minutes. And now you'll have your 5 core values forever. But say them, kind of proclaim them. Wait a minute, I am a man of fun, emotional health, spirituality, leadership, and truth, which are my 5 core values. Once you've made that pronouncement of the truth of who you are, then ask yourself the second power question. Based on these 5 core values, who I know God made me to be, what's a better thing to tell myself instead of that negative interpretation? And then reframe it using one or more of those 5 core values. When we do this and get in the habit of kind of reframing our thinking, the third of the 4 internal blockers, I and FAIL interpretations, is no longer going to dog us. We can let go of thinking that we can tell what's going on or read minds and just leave that completely up to God. When we do this, we will possess the energy, the positive energy that we want in order to make our career aspirations happen. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe for 2 new videos each week. Tell me in the comments below about your career situation, and I'll make a video for you with a shout out. You can also become a member at Motivationeer.com. Your career is not just a way to make a living, it's a way to transform the world.